The main read on all the local dailies here, apart from the Standard and the Star, is the issue of maize. Let me start with you, Mheshimiwa Abdul. What's in Parliament? What's your take on this issue of maize importation?
Thank you very much. This issue has all of a sudden become very emotive, and it's an issue that is being looked at by the House, both houses, the Senate and the National Assembly, in a very charged manner. My take on this is that, well, we're talking of an industry, so to speak,
yes,
which we're told Kenyans consume about 45 million metric tons of maize. Is it every year? And we are talking of some 10 million bags, some 10 million tons of maize that have been imported already into the country. It is understandable that the areas in this country which produce maize, the bread baskets in this country which produce maize, they are going currently through a bumper harvest.
Exactly.
A maize bumper harvest. Yeah. And it is genuinely understandable that they will be worried that if fresh imports come in, they will lower the maize price, and it will affect them because they have put in a lot of effort, a lot of fertilizer, a lot of pesticides to produce their maize, which will definitely be sold at a lower price if there are more imports. That's perfectly understandable. But the area where I see a lot of hypocrisy in the entire thing is where we are told there are farmers, as this country was reeling under the burden of food insecurity and hunger, particularly up in the north. There are some farmers who decided to hoard maize. You know, we're told there are about 10 million bags hoarded. In anticipation of higher prices. Yes. You know, and some of those who are crying loud, definitely those who are hoarding maize and now are threatened by the fact that there will be cheaper maize imported into the country. And if you look at this from a wider prism, you will see a lot of hypocrisy, and you will also see, you know, a lot of other interests, you know, how does somebody hoard 10 million bags when Kenyans are dying of hunger? And then when the government decides they will import food so that those people who are suffering hunger, things can lessen for them. All of a sudden, we are told...
This case of hoarding was not raised before, even before the flood.
It was even raised in the House yesterday by a member of the Agriculture Committee, who said, because the question was, why are we importing more maize now, and we have enough maize? And we are told the expected harvest is about 30 million tons. Yes. But this country consumes about 45 million tons. So there was the feeling that definitely we are going to have some deficit, even if we buy all the maize from the farmers, from the expected harvest. And then the question came up, no, apart from the expected harvest, there is 10 million bags which are hoarded somewhere. Farmers did not want to sell because maybe the prices were lower, or so this question is there. I think it is part of the underlying ripple in the whole mix. So I perfectly understand for farmers who are having bumper harvest now, and they're worried about the prices of maize going down. I think it's a fair thing for the government to be told, buy this maize from these farmers before you unleash the imported maize onto the market.